No reprieve. Daylight seeps into the front room through a filter of grey clouds. Over the top of her newspaper, she glimpses a woman walking an Alsatian past the window, followed by a man ambling by with a cane. She takes a sip of coffee and drops the broadsheet closed. Front page headline: Killer identified in nursery attack. Below that is an article on immigration. The hand skips around the clock face to announce each passing second. Click clunk, click clunk. She considers turning on the TV, but changes her mind. Next door drilling. Again. No reprieve from their DIY. With a trembling hand, she picks up the picture of her and Francis taken at his university graduation. His eyes are narrowed, his mouth a flat line. Years of memories flood in. Stony silence behind a blue curtain. The agony of expectation. A million fears hanging in the air. Then that glorious first wail. A flood of blissful relief, cascading over her like a glorious wave. She holds him. He's impossibly small and delicate and perfect in every sense. Though she wants to call him Peter, it dawns on her that this is incompatible with the surname Babbitt. In any case, Francis suits him better, she decides. His eyes turn from murky blue to brilliant green. He loses some of his birth weight, then doubles it within 6 weeks. The first time he smiles seems to unlock something extraordinary inside of her, a joy never felt before. She realizes that her own life no longer has the same weight, the same importance. Her focus is simply on doing right by this new one. He develops awareness, then personality, little quirks that make her love him even more, if such a thing were possible. The twos are not terrible. She can count all his sulks and tantrums on one hand, and scarcely has to scold him, rarely runs out of patience, never feels overwhelmed or lost. Parenthood is still a grind, a grueling trek through the unknown. But with Francis she feels motivated, inspired to journey on. He's shy but smiles often, and soon he loves drawing. He can sit for hours in silence with nothing but a pencil and paper. He struggles at nursery, and then school, not skilled at making friends. However, imaginary ones he seems to have in abundance. She often finds him chatting away while apparently alone. In adolescence, he's sweet, but shyer still. She laments not getting him into a better school, certain that there is much he doesn't mention. Each day, he seems to pull away a little further, retreating into corners too remote for her to reach. By university, he's almost misanthropic, a secretive recluse. She picks up the paper again. Francis Babbitt, 22, has been named as the perpetrator of the nursery attack, in which 4 children and 1 adult were murdered. Though the police have yet to discover a motive, sources close to them. The clock click-clunks as the second hand advances. The drilling intensifies, splitting through the silence, burrowing deep into her head. No reprieve ever again. Thank you for making it all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, tell your friends. Your support is massively appreciated.